Hello everyone, welcome in, welcome in. We are going to be playing some Polya tonight, not to be confused with Power World, which everybody else is playing, and that I've been keeping an eye on, but not quite decided to pony up for just yet. So we are going to be just doing some dailies. This may not be the longest stream. It's mostly just going to be running around, doing some stuff that I'm not able to do when I'm off stream. And sharing some stuff that I really hadn't been able to share when I'm off stream. So we're just gonna be doing some real simple stuff. I was pulling up today's rummage pile just so I could head over there as soon as we get going. And it is in fact stream time. Welcome in, welcome in. So we are just going to be doing some quick stuff. It does look like it's still technically winter light. So I do have a couple things that I got from rummage piles that I want to show you all, just so I can get them out of my inventory and you can all see what we've gotten. So these have been things that as I grab the rummage pile once a day, I'm just getting a free item. So that's where those have come from. The stream schedule is probably going to be the same for this week that it has been. I might be a little late Saturday. I do have a funeral to go to, unfortunately. But yeah. So there's a lot going on in my neck of the woods. But we will, we'll just still have a nice relaxing night today, I think. So like I said, we are just really doing dailies. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the rummage pile. I already looked up where it was because I didn't want to spend a whole long time searching for it. It is somewhere around here. I kind of just looked up the area and then just let it be. There it is. So you loot it once per day and it gives you some stuff. This time it gave us some stone. Oops, wrong one. But in the past, it's given us like the snowshoes like we already have on our wall. It gave me some skates decor. It gave me these mitten decor twice. It gave me yet another chopper rug, so I've got a ton of those. But yeah, it just kind of gives you free stuff every day. And it's pretty neat because it does seem to be a higher chance of getting seasonal items, which is pretty cool. But I don't know if I've gotten all of the seasonal items yet, which is what I've been trying for. So that's why we keep doing those every single day. I do have mail to open. It is from Gina. I don't know what it says. It's probably just like, hey, how you doing? And probably not actually the start of a quest, unfortunately, but we'll see. Maybe it is. But we got that because we've got quite a few people up to level 3 already. And we've got some people that we're working on the romance with. Like we've got Hassian almost to level 4, and his romance is almost to level 2. So we will be talking to a couple folks just to try to get more romance going with them and more happiness with them and friendship and everything. So I don't think we're going to level anybody up today because unfortunately I kind of neglected some of those. I wasn't really like working on them every day. So we're just going to have to figure it out when we can and not actually be like, oh, I need this right now. What I do need to do is look at our gardening because that should be fully grown with maybe the exception of the apple tree. Maybe. Nope, the apple tree is even done. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and get the weeds out of here. Because if I remember correctly, the weeds keep the plants from growing and they keep them from giving bonuses. I don't know if that second part is 100% accurate, but I know you can't harvest it, so you pick the weeds, so you might as well. Is there a weed on that one? There is. Haha. Alright, did we get them all? I think everything is ready to be harvested. I think everything is up to snuff this time. I think last time we had an issue where one of our chili trees wasn't ready, or chili bushes. So, and look at our little fountain. How nice. Alright, I guess we'll keep those. I'm gonna put this away and one of those away. And then I guess the snowshoes, since we already have them on the wall. So We're gonna go pop those on the wall. Ooh, I'm gonna hit the control button by accident. My bad. And this is the Jolly Choppa rug, the one that we just put away. And then of course we have the Jolly Ormu rug. I had another one. Nope, that's just the cat from the last time they had stuff going on the game. Alright, let's see. We've got... Oops. I'm forgetting all of the buttons because I haven't played this in a little bit, other than to do dailies. Alright, so we've got some skates. We're gonna hang them... Ooh, they don't really line up, do they? Well, we can hang it next to it. That'll work. Now it kind of looks like it's attached. And then 3, and we hang them on the other side. Right? Maybe? It's pretty close. So now we've got skates and gloves. Now, on the plus side, they do give you the recipe to make these when you find the item. So if you chose to make like a bunch of the gloves or a bunch of the skates, you could. And I think that's a pretty nice touch. It is still decorated for Christmas because the game is still Christmas. Once they take away all the winter light stuff, we'll probably take the tree down and do all that kind of stuff. But it will mean we'll need to find something new to decorate with. What is going on with my inventory bar? Oops. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I accidentally right-clicked and ended up using it instead of hitting X and putting it away. So I guess we have to go hunting. Oh. Ooh. So, this may sound awkward, but I found some sort of weird shrine in Hecla's room. There's a potato with button eyes, swaddled in old cloth, sitting in a basket. Something tells me you helped her with this. Could you find out what's going on? She's not talking to me. Also, here's a key to the tent, in case you want to see the potato situation for yourself. Nice. Oh, I know what this is. So we actually got Hecla to level 3. I did that in my downtime. And so we are able to do Hecla's level 3 quest. And that's what started it. Unfortunately for Hecla, we gotta go hunting because I accidentally used my hunting horn. So we got some magical creatures to find. That's okay. It's part of our weeklies anyway. Why did it play the sound again? Kind of strange. Now, I've got magic arrows. I've got about 92 of them. But I've got over 200 of the arrows that I normally like to use. So, we are good. Now, as far as weeklies, I do need to chop a magical tree. And for those wondering, these don't reset if you don't finish them. So last week, I only chopped 4 out of 5 magical trees, so I got stuck with this again, even though my chopped trees and my collect forage are completely reset. And then my hunting creatures, I got the 30, and I got the ones for together, but I didn't get the magical creatures. So now that we've accidentally used this horn, I guess we're gonna go find at least one magical creature. Hopefully. Alright. We're heading to Bahari, because that's just the best place to find them. And we'll go from there. My shoulder is very itchy for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like itchy, just like right there. I don't know. Okay, thought I went forward enough. Didn't, but that's okay. So I've seen a lot of people talk about how for them this game is a little more... Oh my god. What? Oh, I was like, why is this so big? It's the quest. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for quests. Alright, we got our thing. Anyway, I've seen a lot of people say that this game is a little too, maybe one note for them. And for me, the repetitiveness means I know what to expect. But it also gives me goals to work towards, so... I personally really love this game. I love the fact that there are weekly quests to do. I love the fact that there are magical things to hunt and that they are not necessarily like drip feeding us new content, but like they are giving us like time to get through the content before they throw something else in there. And I'm okay with that. It is an MMO after all. And most of those don't update but once every, I don't know, year, 2 years sometimes. It can be a lot. I think we did not necessarily rush through the Wind Temple, but we did finish the Wind Temple rather quickly. I think it only took us a couple of tries to actually finish it. So, that's a little bit my bad. It gives us less to do in the long run, but, I mean, we've still got achievements to get, we've still got levels to get. We have a lot of things to explore in this game still. And that's one of the reasons that I play it in my downtime, is so that I can do all the little stuff, like running around hunting things, or trying to gather a bunch of stuff. But I guess I could do that on stream too. We'll see. Because I think if I ended up purchasing Pal World, which is going to be a little bit down the line, maybe might consider it sooner rather than later, but we'll see. I got a lot of people telling me that it was super buggy, so I kind of want to wait on that before I stream it. But we'll see. Sweetly. That's just like an automatic grab for me. Wow, no magic creatures, huh? I think we're going to end up having used this without needing to. But on the plus side, if we're here when the magic grove pops up, we may be able to get our magic trees done. Excuse me. I still have my cough, as you can probably tell. I think it was made worse because the weather was like super, super cold, and then it heated up really high, and then it's gonna go cold again. So I'm probably gonna end up sick all over again and have to restart, which would suck. Alright. I don't see anything, which means it could be one of the magic ferrets, or raccoons, or whatever we're calling them. But if it is, it's going to be almost impossible for me to take on my own. Yep. It's a magic creature. But it's the hard one. Alright, he went into the tree, which means I've got to chop it down. No, switch over, please. Oh, dang it. I'm missing him because I don't really know where he is. Dang. We're not gonna get him. Apparently, I'm just a really bad shot. And I was also pressing the wrong key. That was the problem. I can't tell if I ever hit him. Okay, got him that time. Dang it. So I did learn that if you have a magic tree, like a flow tree, and the dudes run up in it, apparently they will turn magical. Oh, we got 2 on the loose now. No, come back. Alright, I don't know if we hit him. Oh. That was a little wild. Did he, like, pull the other one into the tree? Oh no, we got 2 again. We gotta stop having more than 1. That's what's killing me. No! Stop jumping into the trees that I can't cut down. How am I supposed to cut this down? Oh. Apparently just like that. Oh, there was a littler tree inside of it. That's what it was. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, come on. I am just gonna be really bad at this. Now, traditionally, you would bring somebody else with you, and they would help you hunt. Like, they would cut while you shoot, or vice versa. But I didn't bring anybody with me. I was actually expecting one of the magic deer. I wasn't expecting to get one of these guys. So. Come on, give me my axe. 3, 4. Dang it, I could have hit him, but I missed. Oh, come on. He's gotta be easier than this. There must be something that I'm doing that's just causing it to be more stressful than it needs to be. I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive that I am the reason this is not working. Okay. I hit somebody. I don't think he was magical, but I hit somebody. Cool. I managed to hit one of the lesser ones, which is fine. That's not really what I'm hunting, but, you know, it still counts as hunting creatures. I can't even see where he might be. Because usually you can kind of see them, like, kicking up dirt, but for some reason, it's just not working. Oh, come on. Did I even hit anything? Did I hit him as he jumped in the tree? Because that would be embarrassing. Alright, let's go like this. Maybe he'll run off towards the other trees. I mean, he's got to eventually disappear, right? Like, he doesn't just stick around forever. Oh my goodness. What? Where did he go? Did he jump into this tiny tree? Because I'm going to be upset. No. We're also not picking up any of the wood or anything that he would have caused us to get. So that's probably bad for the trees. I'm just cutting them down and not even using their resources. That's so terrible of me. How did he already go dark again? So that is one of the unfair things. If you don't constantly shoot him, he does immediately become invisible, like, after a few seconds. Which I think is a little overpowered, honestly. I don't think he should be allowed to do that. Also, that wasn't him. That wasn't the right tree, I guess. Okay, well. Either that, or he came out of the tree invisible, which would also suck. Oh, come on. I am doing my best. And I am just suffering. So I'm sure that there are better strategies, like using a slowdown arrow or something. What in the world? Ma'am? We clicked on something totally different than that. The only thing I could think of is that I need to... I don't know. I think the issue is that I just am not good at hunting these guys. I should probably stick to hunting the deer and the chappas and things like that. I am not very good at hunting the Mujins. So I think we've completely lost him. I don't think he's in any of these trees. But, you know. Oh, there's a magic one. What? How did he I would ask how he teleported, but I'm honestly not surprised that he teleported, so... Alright. That tree. Okay. I don't think that's the one we had earlier. I think it's a totally different one. So, this will basically be a brand new chase. And I'm gonna be out of my hunter horn soon, and it's gonna be a lot harder to find him. It's already hard to find him, because I'm bad at this. Also, apparently I'm out of magic arrows. So, we're gonna just have to not keep hunting him. Because without magic arrows, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. But, we'll give it one more shot. Okay. I don't even know if I'm hitting him at this point. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm hitting him. Alright. I give up. We're out of magic arrows, and it's midnight in game, which means that there should be a grove somewhere. I have a feeling that this is leading us to yet another Mujin. If it is, we're going to ignore it. If it's not, well, we're out of magic arrows anyway. So, it'll be alright. Alright, yep. Magic Mujin. Goodbye. Okay. No magic grove here. Now, if I remember correctly, somebody said that it spawns at midnight in game, but I don't remember the different locations, because every time I've seen it, it's always been up there on that ridge. So it's possible that it's just spawned somewhere else, or that we just were there too early. So we don't know. One other place I've seen it has been around here, the Flooded Fortress. I'm hoping it's not there, only because that tends to be like one tree. But I also don't see anybody calling it out. So either we're on a low server, or it's just not found yet. Let's hope for the second one. Mostly because I want a magic tree. We also used up quite a bit of our... Oh, I didn't realize I had another rug on me. Used up quite a bit of our stamina, and I just realized we don't have any food on us. So, that's gonna be a problem. Or, not stamina, focus. I keep calling it stamina. I even called it that when I first started playing, even though it straight up tells you it's called focus. Alright, there's this guy. Okay, any magic trees around here? I'm not sure why I'm asking if there's magic trees around here, because it doesn't have the big purple swirls. So of course there's no grove around here. But maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to find it. Unless it spawns at 1 AM and not 12 AM in-game. In which case... Grove flood. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So there's a teeny tiny tree. We're gonna avoid it. Only because as soon as we start swinging, it's gonna be gone. I'm pretty sure he could take it out by himself. And I've got an exquisite axe, which means that it's gonna be way easier for us to take it out. So, I'm gonna leave it alone. Just checking to see if these are magical. Nope. Okay. Yep. It looks like just 2. Yep. 2 tree! Now we just wait to be able to chop. We'll probably chop at like 2:30, because it's like an hour from now in game, which is only a few minutes. But while he runs around us, we're gonna sit on the floor. Okay. He definitely likes his emotes. I'll say that for him. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, she's got a little froggy head. Aw, oh, her name is Amelia Bedelia. Aw, I don't think that's how you spell it, though. I think it's Amelia Bedelia. But she did say Amelia Bedelia, so she worked. It's fine. Alright, who else are we waiting on? Looks like we're still waiting on Soul Fainwiz? Fainwise? I don't know. Faywise, I think. Why is he waving like that? There's just a little wave. Why would you wave like that? Well, there's not like a little wave. There's like a big old wave. So, let's see. My nose is so itchy. Labradomp. Yeah, there's somebody else coming, dude. See, there's like 2 other people who are coming. This guy is impatient. He wants to go right now. Alright, so there should be 2 other people coming, and then we should be good. I think one of the things that I do really like about this game is that even though it's an MMO, it does have like it almost seems like an incentive to work together. On things like the flow trees, you work together because otherwise it takes forever to try to take it down if you even can. And then I don't know if it's an actual feature of the game or if it just seems to be a feature of the game. I find that anytime I have mined like Pallium with other people, I always end up with more Pallium, even if they're smaller nodes. Whereas if I do it by myself, I end up with just like a minimal amount. So, I mean, I'm ready. Are we actually ready? Is anyone else coming? Okay, we chopping. Okay, yay! Chop magical trees. Odd that that one only gave us a few. Hopefully everybody got it, because I don't know where Bad Wolf Tyler came from. That is definitely a Doctor Who reference. But, let's say thanks all. If I could type today, that'd be great. Yay. So if that person missed one of the trees, then that's one of the main reasons that you gotta tell people you're on your way. Otherwise, you'll probably miss out. So, pro tip. Sweet leaf. Nice. I think I just collect it at this point because that's what we use for our glowworm farm. I'm sure there's something better that we could be using. I'm sure that sweet leaf isn't like the be-all end-all of glowworm farming, but that just seems to be what I use. It works, so that's what I use. Alright, we need to talk to Hecla, who's probably asleep because it's 3 in the morning, but that's okay. Whee! Nope. Back to Kilima Stables. And then we'll have to head up towards where Gina and them stay. There's like the mirror pond over there. It'll probably be our best bet. So, just use a little bit of gold. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's Mirror Fields is the one that's near the pond. Yeah, perfect. And Zion, yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure because our thing didn't pop back up, so I didn't know, was this actually where I need to go, or did I miscalculate? Is she out and about somewhere? Nope, she's up here. It just didn't spawn the little marker. Alright, we can finally get into the mysterious tent. Hecla's tent. Ow. Okay. What's going on in here? A makeshift couch. Boxes of stuff. Looks like metal ingots, stone, gems, something. Kind of a picture of the town. A bed, but no way to read this journal that's on the bed. A picture of the mountains, a picture of Gina, very nice. That is a little weird. But also, Hecla's not in here. What's going on with that? Oh, we learned how to make mushroom soup. Yes. Simply blend mountain morels, milk, and a generous pinch of spice sprouts. Wait, did we know how to make that already? I don't know, actually. Now that I think about it. Was that the final thing? Or... I wonder if that's the final cooking by the book, is the mushroom soup. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But yeah, I've got everything from the original and from the starred one except for this mysterious one right here. And then from the new ones, there's still one dish that I don't have, and I don't know what it is. So I think it's a dish that I just haven't learned yet. In which case, I think the only person I don't have all the way up to like a minimum of level 3 is Najima. So if we get a recipe from befriending her, then that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, and Subira, I guess, but I don't think you get a recipe from her. I don't know. I'm just afraid she's gonna arrest our buddies if we keep leveling up her friendship. But yeah, Hecla's not in here. And there was a weird potato with eyeballs in the corner. Don't think I like that. Oh, Hecla and Gina are already awake. That's why she's not in there. Got it. Oh, we can talk to Gina while we're here. Flirt with her. Flirt. I have to admit that I look forward to work more now that I have a research partner like you around. Just a research partner? Oh, well, I mean, did you want to be more? I didn't want to assume. Oh, Gina, you're so cute. They say the mutated angler has been around since before the demise of humans. I'd like to find one to study. Maybe there's clues as to why they survived that could be useful for figuring out why humans didn't. I have to admit, I'm a little self-conscious about you seeing me this early in the morning. I haven't even had my sweet leaf tea yet.
That's fine. I was busy anyway.
We've talked about everything. Gina has been looking at this same rock for a long time. I worry about her sometimes. Chat. Thank you for sparing Gina from my shame. What she doesn't know can't hurt her after all. Gina's quite a fan of consuming fungi. Let me know if you make a soup using such ingredients. Yes. How the potato I gave you? Shh. Please do not call baby Sona a potato. She will get upset if she learns of this. Who's baby Sona? Sona was the child I was made to care for and protect. I never got to meet her. I was put in storage before she was born. Of course, I know the starchy root vegetable you gifted me is not truly Sona, but I had hoped making a facsimile of her would bring me closer to feeling my true oneness. It has not. Do me a kindness and do not tell Gina of my pitiful attempt to connect to my oneness. I do not want her to think that caring for her isn't enough for me. I'm sure she'll understand. Why not talk it out? I appreciate your candor, but I know Gina far better than you do. If I say it is best that she be shielded from this information, you should believe that I know what I'm talking about. Oh.
Stay safe out there.
Wow.
Didn't mean to stare.
Interesting.
It's part of my process.
Okay, so I either have to tell her the truth or lie to her. I saw you talking to Hecla. Did you find out what's going on? Either she's treating the potato like a baby, or don't look at me, I have no idea. Oh. My instinct is to just straight up tell her, because it's a little weird. But also, Hecla just said that it would hurt Gina's feelings, and that worries me. I'm gonna be honest with her. A baby? Oh. When I first found Hecla, I saw her leaning over an old human-era baby carriage. I'd assumed taking care of me provided whatever her oneness needed. But I'm not a baby, so maybe it doesn't. I can't believe she didn't tell me she still feels unfulfilled. I'll send word to the Bahari Institute and get them to send me the artifacts that were found with her. Maybe if we can find out what happened to the baby, it would help with whatever Hecla is feeling. Also, not to change the subject, but Hecla's been stress baking like crazy. You want some of this extra food? Yes. What did you give me? I have no idea. Aw, she gave us a cake. We're gonna sell the cake and make our own food. Well, maybe not. We'll just eat it. I'll just eat it. Delicious. It's more than we actually have space for focus-wise, but it does up our focus all the way. Oh, one thing I did do recently is I did make some more of the Ravenwood furniture, so we should be almost done with that set. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it. I did request some briar daisies from people because that was one of the things I needed to be able to finish the set. And I just never got a chance to. And there we go. Perfect. Instead of using our special teleport, we're just gonna use this. Spend the 10 gold, what can it hurt? We also need to redo our harvest, or our little patch of earth here. So, let's pop this in here. When did I get an ore compass? I don't know. But I don't want to risk using these by accident, so we're gonna move them. Let's see. We can put the sweet leaf away, the briar daisies away, the Mujin meat, I guess the stone, and this rug that I don't need. Also, I have a Stormseeker medallion. I found it in a box at some point. Apparently they are all over Bahari, and I'm meant to find a bunch of chests. So I need to turn it in at some point instead of carrying it around. But, alright. Furniture. Never crafted. So I've got a bookshelf I can make, a dining table I can make, a dresser, a wardrobe, a shelf, another wardrobe, the investigator stuff, which I know we've made, so I don't know why it keeps giving us that as an option. Moonstruck stuff, or the last 3 of the Ravenwood set. That's what we're gonna do. Right, made 1. And then never crafted again. Oh, what did I just run out of? Oh, apparently I had 4 left and not 3. And what I need is heartwood planks. Didn't realize I was out of those. That's a new one. Huh. Guess those will have to be worked on. Plenty of glass. I've got a silk. And I'm actually gonna make a... Oops, I don't need that many light bulbs. Yeah, we'll make a few light bulbs. Not a lot of them, but a few. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, bloop. We'll put that away. Why not? Huh. I do need to go get some more of the magic arrows, which I can get from Hassian because I've been hunting. So let's see how many I've got. I've only got 76 of the medallions. So what we may have to do is we may have to finish hunting first. Sorry, I had to find the thing again. So if we can at least get the 40 from hunting creatures and we get all 30 of them, we should be able to afford lots and lots of magic arrows and be good. And then we'll need to do some mining. We'll need to do some harvesting, which we will in a minute. And we'll need to collect forages and chop trees, get those out of the way, so that we can get the flowwood planks from Ashura. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. First things first, though. We have not done our due diligence with this little plot of earth here. So we do need to work on that. So we are going to go put that away because I don't really need it. I could grab it, but I'm not going to. Alright, we're going to grab all of our seeds. Just every single one. Just in case. Perfect. Now we're grabbing the seeds in case we need to replant anything. I don't know that we will need to. But the first thing we're going to do is check for weeds and get those out of our garden. Just go ahead and take care of those first. I think it was just those. I think we're good. Now I will say that that's one thing, is that our plot does end up with quite a few weeds. So that is something to watch for. Alright, tomatoes are still good. We don't have to replant them. And I've got plenty of tomato seeds, so I can just sell this entire harvest. Which is pretty cool. those, and those, and those, and those, and those, and those. Finished pretty much all of our crop stuff instantly, which is nice. So we ended up with 3 regular and 30 of the star. So we're already up to 1,200 money, which is nice. And since we don't need tomatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and put the tomato seeds away. I could keep them out, but we don't need them. So the idea is, well, we'll just go ahead and put them away so that we can work on a different crop next. Because we're trying to replant them as we pick them. Do I start with this one? Yep. We'll go ahead and go to these ones. Harvest. And then bloop. And then 4. Replace it. And then I'll go get the other one. Harvest. It didn't want me to till. It wanted me to plant, even though I brought my hoe out. That's a little weird. And I still get the quality boost because I replanted it, which is why we're doing that. Alright, next is wheat. I'm gonna grab this. Oops. And then, I guess we could just grab all of the wheat and then replant them. That would be okay. Weird. That one's not showing as if it's tilled. Probably not great. And the thing making that noise, of course, is all of our stuff that's special. Go. Alright, let's grab our wheat seeds and replace our stuff. Wheat, 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 wheat. Oh good, I fixed it. Wheat and wheat. I think it's these, actually, making that noise. Oh! Oh no, it's the glowworms. The glowworms are making all that racket. Alright, so the next one is going to be the corn. And then I think we'll probably need to make some more cotton seeds, but I think we should be good on wheat and corn seeds. Maybe. We'll see. Corn. Get this. Nope. It's taken a couple tries to get that to cooperate. I don't know what's going on here. Corn. Oops. What did it harvest? Oh, there's some tomatoes here. Interesting. We clearly harvested something, and it didn't pull it out of the ground. So I don't know what happened, because those are still harvestable, that's still harvestable, right? Yep, apples are good. And we had apparently missed a tomato spot, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know. We found a stone. Alright, and then we need to replace the corn. I might just go through the rest of these, because there's only like a couple spots left, and just grab them, just like we did with the last ones. Alright, got all those. Now I have to get our tool out and get that done. Did I miss any spots? Oh yeah, this spot. Okay, so now we get our corn back out. It looks like we will have to make more corn, because we've already used up quite a bit of our seeds. So we'll have to make some more corn. Not a problem. Easy enough. Oh. Apparently I didn't put that back. Odd. That can't be right. Everything else has 3 on it, but this one only has 1. So I wonder if this was originally a wheat spot and I messed it up somehow. I have a feeling that was the case. Or I picked it without realizing. No? I think that one was a wheat spot that we just messed up on. Oh well. Alright, who's next? Let's do... potato. It's these little leafy ones. And I know I'm gonna have to make more potatoes. Because look at how many potato spots we have. Right, potato, potato, potato. And we're doing this early enough in the morning, so where the next little thing will pop over. And we'll be good. Right. Let's go through and try to get all these little spots tilled. That way we can replant all of these potatoes. Jesus Christ. So many potatoes. Potato, potato. So many potato. Alright, let's grab that one, and then this one, and then this one. This one. This one. Okay. Potatoes. Number 4. Potato. 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 Now, once we've gotten them all planted, we'll go ahead and water everything. I'm just trying to get everything back where it's supposed to be. Actually, don't know if all of those were potato. Now I'm starting to question if I'm actually following my layout again. But I have no idea. All I know is stuff is planted, and that's the important part. Alright, let's go for the rice. I do kind of wish that it wouldn't get rid of the spot underneath it, but because it takes me so long to actually go through and harvest everything, the spot underneath kind of like expires, and you have to go through and retill it. So this is why I should harvest more regularly, so I wouldn't have this problem. I think what I may do is I may go ahead and make seeds out of everything other than the tomatoes and the blueberries and the apples, unless those of course are expired. That way I just make sure that I've got enough. Pretty much anything that's not a multi-harvest plant is going to be turned into seeds so that I have plenty. Of course, I'm not going to make a lot of money that way, so maybe I should do some math. And that was math with an A. It's not meth with an E. I'm not doing meth because I'm bad at planting gardens. That's not how that's working. Alright. Let's grab the carrots. Carrots are an... Ooh, we got a free carrot seed. Heck yeah. Only one free carrot seed, though. They told us you can have one free one. As a treat. And that only takes 2, so of course our carrots are done. Let's go ahead and put some seeds away that we don't need, just so we've got them in there. Alright, we've done potatoes, we've done rice, we've done wheat, cotton, we've done corn and carrots. So we still have just a few left to go. Put that little stone away that we don't need. Alright, let's do onions next, because they're another single one. I really ought to save the non-single ones for last, like the tomatoes and the chilies and all that. But, you know, it's fine. Onion. Oh, did I miss this? I did miss this. I'll have to go grab the seeds again in a second. The silver ore startled me. Is that not tilled? Oh, it is tilled. It's just not showing up properly. Okay, got that. Got that. Got that. I'll have to go get my rice back because apparently I missed a spot where the rice is supposed to be. Oh, that happened. I'll go ahead and harvest it and then go get my rice seeds in just a second. I need 1 seed. So we'll just grab one seed. Rice seed. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Chilies. Nice. We don't have to replant the chilies. Oh, but we do have to replant the blueberries. Glad we have blueberry seeds on us. Okay. So number one is blueberry. Boop. Perfect. We got speedy grow fertilizer. Not sure what that's about. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Spicy peppers are still good. Blueberries are not. Okay. Ooh, a bright shroom. Heck yeah. And it looks like we still have enough blueberry seeds for another one. So we're good on that. We did end up with more fertilizer for some reason. Drop the fertilizer off. Drop the bright shroom off. And drop the seeds off. So we know we don't need to make any more blueberry seeds. We can go ahead and sell all of those. Perfect. I don't see that we got any of the lesser blueberries, so that's pretty cool. We're up to 2 grand. And then finally, we have to redo the apples. Nice. All right. That was our big one, was the apple. Obviously, since it takes 9 squares, but also it gives us the most money, so that's why we're trying to get that settled. All right, number 4. We do have 1 additional apple seed left, and then I've got 16 apples just from the harvest, and then we'll probably see about making all of our stuff into apple seeds, because those sell the best. Like, the difference between 10 apples and 1 apple seed, which is what it takes to make them, is quite a bit. So, let's start moving forward. Perfect. I'm gonna run out of water before this stuff is fully watered, unfortunately. Wonderful. Because I already know our full garden takes more than our little watering can hold, even if it is faster. So. Oh, I missed one. That's okay. Am I gonna be proven wrong? I was! Snap, that took less than half. I was kind of surprised. I was expecting it to take a full can, at least, possibly 2, but no. It only took half a can. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're gonna turn apples into seeds. ×2. And then we're gonna turn... do we need the peppers? No, we still have 6 pepper seeds. So we're gonna turn some potatoes into seeds, because we only have 4 seeds left. We're gonna need quite a few more. We'll just go ahead and make 12 seeds. And then what else? We know we need cotton seeds. So we'll go ahead and make 3. And then what else? What else? We need onion seeds. So that makes 12. Perfect. And finally, we probably need some more corn seeds. So 1 makes 4. We'll go ahead and make 12, just because it's an easy number. And then I'm gonna just deposit everything. All the starred ones. We're gonna sell the regular quality ones, but we're gonna keep the starred ones for now. And then when we finish our seeds, we'll sell all the extras. Okay, regular quality stuff. And these 6 apples. Actually, Hmm. Yeah, we'll sell the 6 apples. That's fine. I'm just gonna sell the fertilizer. I don't really need it. Why not? That's worth 500. This is worth 150. Might as well. Regular. All right, we're getting 5 grand, which should bring us up to 20,000. We still need quite a bit more for our next house upgrade. That's the only issue, is that we do still need 75,000. And because I've only been gardening while on stream, what I need to do is I need to garden off stream so that I can make even more money. Oop, I missed some stuff. That in there and pop the cotton in here. Now technically I could just sell the cotton straight out, but we're not going to yet. We will later. Alright, yeah, 14. I think I didn't complete the Raven set because I needed more planks. And apparently I'm 1 short for this thing. Sad. Alright, so I need 20 for this, 15 for that, 20 for that. Okay. So this should end up with enough. We're just waiting for the 1 to finish so we can make the 15. And then we're gonna go try making mushroom soup and seeing if maybe that's the last thing we need. Perfect. I really thought that I had like way more of the night or the heartwood planks than I did. Kind of weird. Perfect. Also, why is it in like weird mode? All right. So we just need 40 heartwood planks so that we can finally finish this set. And they take about 1.5 minutes a piece, roughly. So we'll have to wait quite a while before they're done. But we should be able to finish the Ravenwood set at some point. Hopefully tonight. But we'll see. Okay, cook. Okay, here's cream of mushroom soup. What about regular mushroom soup? Okay. How about never crafted? Cream of mushroom soup? That's the thing? There's no way that's the thing. But it does say that's the only thing we haven't made, so... Okay. We're gonna use Mountain Morel. I got something for that. I don't know what happened. Okay. Oh, we need to get back over there. F to interact. Stir, stir, stir. I'm going for high quality. A basic dough. Very relaxing. Very nice. I do like the little sound effects. I think they're nice. Also, did I not have high quality garlic? Oh, I thought I did. Guess not. And then collect, and then we shove our ingredients in the pot. It's just mushrooms, onions, and garlic, and some bread. Yay! It's high quality, and it's 3 of them. Perfect. But that didn't give us our achievement. Was that not the last thing? It was the last thing. I should have gotten 2 achievements for that. Unless the game just knew I was gonna get it star quality, so it just gave me the achievement. Interesting. Alright, so... Did Hecla say she wanted the soup? Yeah, she wanted cream of mushroom soup. Nice. Alright, let's see what all of our lovers want. Oh wait, we didn't ask any of them. I forgot. Okay. So at the very least, we have soup for Hecla. So that's a good start. Let's see who did say what they wanted. We really only talked to 2 people, so... Gina said she wanted a mutated angler. I don't think I have any spares. But we'll check just to see. Need to talk to Najima and get her up to level 3. I guess we gotta work on Subira, even though I don't want to. And then, of course, Zeki. Wait, did that say a laser cannon at level 4? That looks like a laser cannon, but I doubt it is. We got hers already. Stuffed plushie from him. Some kind of potion-looking thing from her. Subira, we don't know. It's a surprise. Sifu, it looks like a decorative sword, which will be cool. Najima is some kind of mechanical thing. Nayo is some sort of horseshoe or ormu shoe, I guess. I think hers is like a medicinal pouch. His is like scissors. I'm assuming like the cutting the ribbon type scissors. Hers appears to be like a phoenix statue or something. That would be really cool. His is some kind of dress. Hodari is a candle. Hecla is something to do with an ormu. Hassian is a chandelier, I think. Esha looks like a decorative plate. I don't know what that is. His looks like an egg, but also a face. So... Delayla has like a display of jams, maybe? Shane is a telescope. Kaleri is some sort of flyer, maybe? A banjo. Some kind of bug jar. And then Ashra's we already have. So, let's go find out what all of our people want. So the only people we don't need to figure out are probably Ashura and Tish, because Tish we already have to level 4. And of course Reth, because both of his things are level 4. But I don't know if gifts raises their love level. I think it's just flirting. So with Tish, we don't have to worry about giving her gifts because it's not going to help us. Aha! We got Quality Potato Harvester, Cooking by the Book, Master Polya Chef, and Regular Polya Chef, Cooking by the Book. Nice! So apparently we got awards for potatoes and cooking. That sounds about right. Alright, there's Eloisa. Hello, Eloisa. Salutations. Thank you for coming around to listen to me ramble. I know it must not be easy all the time. Aw. If you see a spotted stink bug, let me know. They're quite useful as an enemy deterrent.
They're always watching.
You know, I named my pet barracuda after you.
Oh. Are you just gonna stand there staring at me, or did you have something to say? I was up late taking a long walk last night. Hopefully my mom doesn't see me sneak back in through the window. Actually, scratch that. Hopefully she does, and it mortifies her. Want to hold hands in my mom's office later?
I know you'll be back.
Oh, we didn't ask her what she wanted. I forgot.
Chat, or what?
You know what my mom actually said today? She said there are too many pine trees and someone should chop them down and replace them with classy trees. What the heck is a classy tree?
Stop by later when Eshe's
I don't know. I think she said Eshe. Hello, human. I had an inkling you would come see me. Yeah, because I'm bringing you the soup you wanted. This shall make a delicious treat for my Gina. Many thanks.
Watch out for my Gina, would you?
Watch out for my Gina, would you? I will try.
Good to see you.
Very few people come to this library to chat, which is how I prefer it. Instantly chat with her. Between you and me, Kenyatta's bright, but I do not think she is at all suited for a career in governance. Don't tell her mother I said so. You know, nothing pairs with a good book quite like a cup of heat-root tea. Nice. She said thanks for respecting my time. We got out of there quick.
I just want to show you.
Aw.
Don't be away too long, unless you want.
Don't be away too long, unless you want to. Sweet. She's so cute. Alright, buy ourselves... Oh, I should have gone here first so we could have gotten the lucky coin. Now we have to wait like an hour. Terrible. I'm not waiting that long.
Hey,
Tish.
kitty.
Flirt. You're here, yay! That's my line. Oh, CC, you charmer. I read in a book somewhere that there were special kinds of pearls that were green. I wonder what makes them like that. Nature's always full of surprises.
I'll be thinking of you.
I think I've got some of those.
Ah, here comes my most cherished muse.
His most cherished muse. Aw. Wonderful to see your joyful visage. Please stay with me just a moment longer if you can. I do fear where my thoughts might go if I linger here alone too long. Your two friends are standing right there. I must admit, I'm getting used to these visits. Good, because I don't plan on stopping. That sets my heart at ease. If you did stop, I'm not sure I would last the night. Oh, what a charmer. And a poet. I was in the middle of my craft when I reached for my supplies and found myself out of silk. This is terrible. I can feel my inspiration waning with every second I am away from the piece.
I shall count every moment until your return.
He will count every moment until I return. I don't know why I said morning. I shall count every moment until you return.
It's good to see you again.
Last night was cold. You should take care to keep warm out there. Were you worried? I was not worried. I was just concerned. That's all. So yes. The stars are beautiful this time of evening, and they tell more than a few good stories if you know what you're looking for.
I find I don't grow bored of your company.
Alright, let's go ahead and buy some dispel arrows. Because that's what I needed was the magic. Alright, we bought 100 of them. And now we're gonna chat with Tao as soon as we can get over here. Oh, I forgot to ask him what he wanted. Arf? Woof, 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 woof. Happy to see you too. Arf, arf, arf. Oh. I can't ask him what he wants though. Boo. I want to know.
What brings you here? What?
If you feel the need to get me a gift, perhaps a bit of iron would be suitable. That should help me upgrade and
Next
repair my
time,
bow.
I'll walk you home.
I was just thinking about you.
He said next time he'll walk me home. Chat. I've got another Bahari Boy song stuck in my head. Don't tell anyone this, but I sometimes
Never
smith
need a
to the
hand,
sound
let me know.
to something.
I was just
To them,
thinking
I'm
about
assuming.
you. Huh?
If you come across any solid looking silver ore, I wouldn't mind a bit of it. I'm always running out of the
Tell
stuff.
Hassian I'm making chop a steak.
Tell Hassian I'm making chop a stick. As opposed to?
You're growing on me, pal.
Got something interesting to tell me? What brings you out tonight, kid? Here to see a man about an ore move. Feeling lonely. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Let's have so much fun that by tomorrow we don't even remember our own last names. I like your thought process, Zeki. Wait a minute, I'm already there. You got me. Now I don't even have a last name. Fantastic. You got me there, Zeki. You know what I could go for? Some sashimi. Not just any sashimi, though. It's gotta be fresh. I want to sink my teeth in and taste the sea. Or the river. Or the pond.
Come back for some good deals, pal.
Good deals indeed.
Oh,
Oh, good it's you. I was afraid you were Esha. The inn is the one place in the village that escapes Esha's eye. Does it? I have a theory that it's because she's afraid of lively places like these, where our agreeability precedes our status. Don't let her hear me say that, though, or she'll have my head on a platter for dinner. Sometimes when I need to get away from Esha, I go to the inn and order dinner. Reth's hearty veggie soup is one of my favorites.
Sure there's nothing else you need?
I'm
I've
sure.
been hearing good things about you lately.
Kilima Village is a welcome place for all. I intended to make a medicine to help people feel less sore after a day of field work, but it tasted awful. I wanted to ask Reth for advice, but he was busy with the dinner rush. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas on how to aid to its flavor, would you? Add berries and honey. Great idea. I would do this for both Aoni and Najima when they were young. Nice. To make a strong healing draught, one must first possess a sundrap lily. If you find any, be sure to
I
let me
hope
know.
you understand the positive change you've
The positive change we've created. Love that. We are going to see. I've got a rod already, so we're just gonna spend the rest on planks. Aw, yeah. 33 planks, just like that. I don't have to hunt them down. I don't have to wait for them to turn into planks. I just have them.
Do not worry. We have
You are
not
just
come
in
to
time, am I?
investigate.
I have turned on the nightlight you uncovered every night since it entered my possession. It does something besides illuminate a dark room. If it does something besides illuminate a dark room, then I have not discovered it yet. I will continue investigating. A cup of hot tea would be nice right now. Perhaps if I could get my hands on some heat root, I could brew myself some heat root tea. Okay. So in order to befriend Subira, we need to bring her some heat root. Alright, so we haven't talked to Badru, Delilah, Esha, or Einar. So let's make our way to... Let's make our way to the Dayas, because we actually haven't said hi to any of those four. We haven't talked to Nio, we haven't talked to Aoni, we haven't talked to any of them. So let's head over there while they're eating dinner. We'll catch them all in one spot. I should not have jumped from here. But I still made it. No blacking out in the river for me. Alright, let's head into their homestead. I love the fact that they all get together and eat dinner. Like, that's one of my favorite parts about the Dayas. Is they all get together, they go into the kitchen, and they're all in here getting ready for dinner. Aoni, talk to me. If you what? Today is a great day for adventure. Any day is a great day for adventure. Today is especially good. Did you see the lucky leaf on my backpack? Eloisa says the scent scares away monsters and stuff. Naya says the only thing the scent scares away is girls. But I'm actually okay with that. I'm trying to get a striped shell snail. Can't find any. Because they're in Bahari, friend. Here is Nio and Delilah. Glad you stopped by. Always happy to see a friendly face around these parts. Pull up a chair if you'd like to join us. There's always enough food at this house to share with friends. Which is very sweet, because they're very poor. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just a bit distracted. Seems to happen to me a lot. The stars are bright tonight. Did you know my name actually means star in one of the ancient human tongues? I know, right? A fancy name for a regular guy like me. If you need anything, you just have to ask, right? Though, maybe if I was a psychic, you wouldn't even have to ask. Have you seen Eloisa around anywhere? Aw, he wants to become a psychic so he can just anticipate our needs. I tried to give Kenyatta some of the crops I grew, but she said she'd rather have knapweed. What could she want with that? Is she making her own fertilizer?
Stop by for family dinner sometime.
Okay. I thought I just saw Badger. There he is.
Brighten my day. I hope that wasn't too corny.
We can see through his house. I hope you've been reaping good harvest lately. If you heard snoring, that was probably just me, dreaming I was a tractor. I wanted to surprise Delilah by making mochi for dessert. Unfortunately, my last batch of rice got eaten by a rogue Choppa. I guess the surprise will have to wait until the Choppas around here lose their appetite.
I'll see you around, unless
Don't
I
worry,
see
Badger.
you
We'll bring you some rice.
square.
What? Oh, he said I'll see you around, or else I'll see you a square. Instead of around. Wow. Alright, let's see. We need Einar, but we also need Esha. There she is. Central Stables. For Kilima. I almost went to Bahari. Esha, I see you. It's only 10 p.m.
I do what I can.
What is it?
I'm only one.
If you look into the distance, you can see the glow of Bahari City to the northeast and Harvest Meadows to the south. Oh. Straight north is one of the most ancient sites in the region, the Elder Woods. The Elder Woods?
Oh.
You may have heard a few things about it by now, namely, rumors of a creature that stalks the woods. Poppycock, if you ask me. Really use some leather for a new custom pair of riding boots. Unfortunately, I do so dread dealing with Hassian. Could you perhaps procure some quality leather for me?
That was not
I
as
can.
boring as I thought it would be.
That was not as boring as she thought it would be. Glad to be of service, I guess. Alright, now we gotta head to the lake to see Einar, and then, unfortunately, I think it'll be too late to do Hodari and Najima. But we can try. We were trying to talk to everybody before it hit their bedtimes. That way we could get the mark for today and then also tomorrow, once it rolls around, but it's okay. I didn't see you there. I would say I feel startled, but that would be a lie. Flirt. It's good to see you again. These daily chats of ours bring me much peace. I like them too. Please continue to come by. I would miss it if they stopped. There was no valley here during my time of creation, only a dense jungle of stone with metal vines that held flow instead of blood. Men wondered why they could not feel flow despite being surrounded by it. They did not see how they were blocking it by keeping it in metal veins. I thought I should get around to telling the humans this someday. I suppose that someday is today. I've been looking for a particularly small garden snail to act as a companion. Let me know if you spot one. We may now meditate in silence together. Interesting. Oh, and Tamala. I always forget Tamala. We are not gonna make it. Because we're supposed to get to them, talk to them, flirt if we have to, all before midnight. There's no way we're gonna be able to get to Najima, Hodari, and Tamala before midnight. So, we'll lose out on a day with Tamala, but I think that's okay. She's probably my least favorite of the romanceables so far. Speaking of romanceables, I did see something earlier about wildflowers, and we never finished the Marry Everybody mission that we were on. But apparently there's going to be an update soon where they may be adding a new NPC. So that would be a lot of fun. If they do, we're going to have to bring that game out of retirement and finally finish that Marry Everyone mission. And meet the new NPC, obviously. I don't know if it's going to be a lady or a man or a non-binary or what it's going to be. But it's going to be a new NPC. I don't know if they're romanceable. I don't know anything. I just know I have a vague outline and a dream. No, I'm just kidding. We haven't really seen much about it, so we'll see how it goes. There you guys are.
Fancy seeing you around these parts.
You're back. It's always good to see you doing well. Sets my heart at ease. I don't make your heart race? Of course you do. You're you. Mine's have been brighter since you helped me out. Makes the work that much easier. Make too much surnuk noodle soup and need some place to dispose of it? Might I suggest my belly?
I wish you good luck, but I don't believe in luck.
I'd wish you good luck, but I don't believe in luck. Hey there. What's the inn like at night? They don't let kids my age in after hours. Besides, I don't like the funny looks I get when I go there. He's too polite to say anything, but I think Ashra's afraid I'm gonna blow the place up. He's like carrots, but these days I'm more of a tomato girl. Not that my dad ever manages to remember that. But sorry, I don't mean to complain. Poor kid. I know I'm reading them very fast. Even though I know we're not gonna get to Tamala in time. It'll be alright. Med close to? What? Oh, we might actually get here in time for the next Flow Grove. That's pretty cool. If we're lucky, it'll be more than 2 trees. We won't make it to Tamala before then, but that's okay. We'll at least be able to get to her in a reasonable amount of time. Also, I was watching the 34, and it felt like it was 34 for a while. It would be cool if we got to her, like, right at 11:50. And we were able to flirt and do everything real fast. Just, like, click through. I doubt it. I think we're gonna get to her right at midnight. Yep, I think we're gonna get to her right at midnight. I am gonna speed through her chats just to see if we can get it done, but...
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
Wow. I'm sure she said something impressive. Ha! We did it before midnight! I have no idea what we said to flirt with her. I think we said something about her being, like, the most beautiful thing. And she was like, oh, you're very impressive at your flirting or something. You passed with flying colors. Something like that. Alright, I heard a sound. I assume that means that the Flow Grove went up or is close by. I don't know. Gonna break before Grove alerts. Okay. Oh. Huh. Magic. But also, the Grove just alerted, and let's see if we can talk to Tamala again.
Hope you didn't come out here just for me. Leaving so
Nope.
soon.
It won't let us talk to her a second time. Oh, those people disappeared. I was hoping we could get in on the hunt. It's R. Nice. Well, I think we missed out on the opportunity to hunt with those other people. I probably should have done that instead of talking to Tamala. But that's okay. Let's figure out where the Grove is. It looks like they're heading that way. I don't see any sparkles over here. So let's go... Let's check up there first, the way they're headed. And if I see them running back, that'll probably mean that it's not up there. Or, if we're lucky, we can see it from the top of this. Doubtful, but not impossible. Wow. I do wish we had more stamina in this game. Or at least some way to increase it. Alright, I don't see any purple sparkles, so it's probably not over here. Oh well. It was worth a look. Nobody said anything yet, though. Nope. But there is a grove northwest of Statue Garden. Oh. So it is over here. I just don't see the purple sparkles. Ah, there they are. And we're on our way too. But since we're so close, we should be good. Oh wow, there's a lot of people on the way. And then maybe there will be some little dudes we can hunt. Oh, that's a lot of people. Dang. The trees are gonna go down in like half a second. Alright, there's at least two. Tap. Two. Alright, 3, 4, and 5, I think. 3, and I didn't bring any flares. 4, 5, and 6. Nice. We'll get the Briar Daisy after other people have shown up. Yeah! It's got a fun sound playing.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Fire was the first one. Para said they're on their way. Peter said they're on their way. So, Zelda, Milo, and Manatee. So, we're waiting on... well, there's somebody else. Zelda, Milo. And so, I guess we're waiting on Manatee. Oh. That's not where that should have gone at all. Why would you cast that? Why wouldn't you cast it here? It sounded like somebody was trying to chop him down instead of just hit him once and go. It's a little weird. Milo, what are you doing down there? Get back up here. So we are waiting on, it looks like Manatee Medic. That's Steve Universe. Spooky's at 6. Yeah. Okay, I think that person doesn't know how to use these things. You're supposed to shoot it at the ground. But okay. Stop shooting them in the sky. Nobody can find the place if you do that. What are you doing, dude? Shoot at the ground. Anyone else on the way? There was somebody else, but they haven't shown up yet. Hopefully Manatee Medic gets here pretty soon. I haven't seen them. Top of 3 of no response. Okay. We just wait for somebody to say whether they're on the way or not. Y'all, you hit the tree one time and you walk away. Stop. Oh, there's Manatee. Perfect. They made it. Oh, somebody else too. People. You just hit it once and you walk away. Because if you hit them once, you get the points for it. So, and if you hit it more than once, then you kind of risk chopping it down before somebody else gets a chance. So, nobody else has said anything. So 3 it is. All right. Wow, that one went down fast. I waited till other people got there because I'm nice. I don't like being the first person to swing at these things. I like to be like the second or third. Oh, that tree didn't even give me any. Oh wait, it did. It gave me like 3. And then this first one. I don't think the first one gave me anything. Proud horns to the west of the grove, unless it left. Okay, I'm down for that. I would like a proud horn. I would like that very much. That came from Zelda, but... I mean, I could use my... What is you doing? Manatee Medic, are you having issues there, dear? Wow. I'm hoping that I get the points for hunting together. Proudhorn's still there, orange flare. Okay. I don't see any orange flares. Northwest of statue. Wow, both of us missed. Where's the orange flare? I don't see it. But if I can hunt with this person, that would be nice. Of course, if I'm gonna hunt with somebody else, I probably need to switch arrows. Blue bristle too. Oh, Like blue bristle, what is that? Oh, that one's bugged. There you go, Manatee. I'm helping, but, you know, just for the together part. Mostly because I just wanna get the hunt together points, because I rarely get those. Unless I'm hunting for something specific. He said orange flare. But I don't want to use my hunter horn. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to whomever. Oh my god. I missed. I, like, for sure missed. Oh god, why is it so fast? Why is it so fast? Oh, come on, people. We can make it, but you gotta get closer to it. I just shoot in its direction. Aha! It's dead. Woohoo! Alright, I'm gonna drop a honey lure on top of mines and try to get a something. I mean, we could go over there. We do need a jewel wing, but I'm good. We're gonna go back to our housing plot. We're going to leave these people and go look for romance. Well, at least for some gifts for our romantic partners. I think that would be nice. Plus, we got 5 grand. Wow, that's so fun looking. Alright, let's make sure everything is watered and good. I don't see any bars. I don't see any empty spots. That's the important part. Okay, cool. That's still going. This will kick off in just a second. And that's good. Nice. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Perfect. And we're gonna keep the heat root because we needed it. Actually, we're gonna keep 2 heat roots in our pockets, but not the starry ones. I still haven't figured out whether it's actually better to give them the quality ones or whether it's just gonna give you the same amount of points anyway. So we're not gonna risk it. I'm gonna keep my starred ones. Alright. 1 floor cabinet. And now we just have to wait for the last of these planks. Bloop, bloop. Perfect. Also, I realized I wasn't making anything. I should. Make some silver. Grab these, make some gold. Grab the extras. Grab the extras from that. Put them back. Bloop, 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 bloop. Nice. Alright, what all do we need? We need a striped shell snail, which I should have some. Hopefully. Oh, I have 1. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright, a snail, some rice, a heat root, a sundrop lily. Okay. So, rice, sundrop lily, and then I don't think we need the cream of mushroom soup for anyone. I think we just need that for, like, ourselves. Put that there. Who else? Who else? Who else? Undrop Lily. Oh, we didn't ask Delayla what she wanted. Dang it. Okay. Einar wanted a garden snail. Eloisa wanted a spotted stink bug. Do I have one? I do not. Interesting. Okay, what about a snail? I don't even have a snail. Yikes. Okay, so we need a garden snail and we need a spotted stink bug. Because I have neither. Interesting. Okay. Esha needed some leather or a juniper seed, which I think we've got the juniper seed. Now, if I remember correctly, oh, we only have one. Ooh. Do we sacrifice our last juniper seed? Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm gonna next use one, so we'll just go ahead and sacrifice it for now. I'm sure I'll get more later. Because if we pick something that's higher on her list, like the juniper rather than the leather, we'll end up with like a better boost. So he wants an iron bar. We did her already. He wants some Cernak noodle soup, so we gotta go make some soup. Soup. One iron bar. And then he needs some silk. She needs the mutated angler. He wanted vegetable soup, so we need to make vegetable soup and Cernak noodle soup. And then grab a piece of silk. Bloop. It'll be fine. Now I think the vegetable soup we can actually buy, but it's better if we make it. She wants snapweed. I think we still have some. We don't know what Niall wants. She wants a tomato. She wants some silver, which we have. She wants heat root, which we grabbed. Oh, emerald carpet moss. That's what she wanted. We don't know what he wants. She wants a green pearl, and he wants sashimi. Okay. Emerald carpet moss, green pearl. Ooh, we're down to just a couple. I should probably open some oysters. Let's grab 15 of them. Why not? Also, I have way more Dari cloves than I thought. I guess I don't use them. And only 2 of the heart drop lilies, so I gotta be careful with those. What else did I need? Oh, I don't remember. Knapweed. That was the one. Alright, so we've got... We need to make sashimi, we need to make noodle soup, and we need to make vegetable soup. Got her. We need to grab the silver for her. Also, I'm glad there's no, like, relationship decay, because otherwise Reth would hate us, because I never talk to him now that we're level 4 with both things. That's probably bad. Hearty vegetable soup. Okay, any vegetable. Ooh, I don't know which we have more of. Forgot the tomato for Najima. Okay. So it looks like we have more tomatoes than we do onions. So we'll do tomato, and we'll do whatever the other one is, I guess. Maybe tomato, and yeah, spice sprouts, why not? And then any mushroom. Vegetable soup. All we gotta do is cut up some mushrooms. That was when I was supposed to make the mushrooms. Hopefully it wasn't our bright shroom. Stir, 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 stir. Oh. I didn't use high quality ingredients, so we didn't get high quality soup. That was silly of me. Cernak noodle soup. which I guess we'll have to use high quality because that's all I've got for wheat. Okay, that took way less chops than I thought it was going to. I think I can make the noodles in time. We're gonna make Hodari a lovely meal. Oops. We're gonna go ahead and stir it and then add the last two ingredients. Mostly because it wasn't adding them fast enough for my brain. And then stir it again. That's not quite how making soup works, but it'll be fine. Alright, we made high quality Sarnak noodle soup. Nice. And we got a point for it. Alright, now I need the sashimi. I gotta use high quality. Oh, my sardine is the only high quality fish I have. Yeah, that's okay. I had to decide if it was worth it. It was. Goodbye. We must give Zeki food. It may not be high quality food when I'm done. That's okay. Also, sashimi is faster than I thought it was. It's only about a minute. I was like, oh, I need that, actually. Add the fish, add the rice, and sashimi. Done. Just pile it together. Okay, so we've got Aoni, we've got Badru, unless I used the one that I grabbed. We've got Heatroot for Kaleri. We've got Shane. We don't know what Delilah wants. We don't have his, because we need a garden snail. We don't have hers, because we need a stink bug. We've got hers. We've got his. We did her. We got his. We got his. We don't have hers. We have his. We have hers. I don't know. We have hers. We have hers. 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 I don't know. Hers. And we got it. Okay. Now let's see what it used up from our inventory. It used our tomato, and it used our rice. Huh. I wonder why it would use what we already had. Well, I guess because it's in our pockets. It's like first pick. But still. Alright, we got our tomato, we got our rice. Did it use up anything else I needed? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We got everything we need. Grab this real quick. Thank you for the lucky coin. Let's go see everybody at work. Now, everybody else that we spoke to, other than Tamala, we should be able to speak to again and get points for them again, because it's a new day. And then we need to find out what some of the other characters need, like Delilah, and there was somebody else. I don't remember who the somebody else was. I should remember, but I absolutely do not. And since we worked, we used up some focus, so we're gonna restore it. Larry!
Anyone visits these days.
Mail's here. Here's your tea. Many thanks. I think I should pair this tea with a volume chronicling the artwork of the Fensky family. Would die to protect these books. I recommend against testing that theory. Will do. There's no material in the world finer than silk. You can use to make bookmarks, book jackets, even book pages if you get creative. So now we know what she'll want another day. Alright. Okay, she's not at work yet. Weird. That's okay. Hi, Oni.
Scare you off last time.
Boy, am I glad to see you. The sun is shining, birds are chirping. What else could be better? How about this snail you wanted? Been trying to catch one of these little fellas all day. How'd you know? You told me yesterday. Trying to get a garden mantis, but they keep getting away.
A
go bug hunting sometime.
It's alright, we will. Alright, talk to Zeki, give him his sashimi. You interested in buying anything or not? The store has a strict no browsing policy. You're really intense, kid. Always asking questions, wandering to chat, this and that. Kind of like Auni. Hard time to shoot the breeze with him. Probably should. Both of you have that crazy fire type energy. Here's a fish in the waters worth his weight in gold. Give me the gold, because I'll reward you with gratitude.
There's more to life than working.
Is there? Made this yourself? I'm touched. No, really. Just gonna stand there and watch me eat it? You've given 20 loved weekly wants. Heck yeah. I will say hi to Ashe for you. I wasn't gonna stand there and watch him eat it. I just wanted to make sure he got it and loved it. And he did.
I have a few things to show you.
Looking for a wardrobe refresh, are we? Growing up with 5 sisters was no easy feat, though I could count myself rather fortunate to have spent my formative years surrounded by such strong women. The sight of you brings peace to my tormented thoughts. Should I think of things to distract you? Your mere presence is a distraction. Looking for materials for my latest creation. Let me know if you spot any coral. It makes the most beautiful dye. No, but I do have the silk you asked for. Wonderful. This is just what I needed to finish my next piece. Your patronage to the arts is deeply appreciated.
Dream of you.
He shall dream of us. Oh my. Oh, there's Ashura. Hello, Ashura. There's Reth. Nobody else is here. Let's go give Kenyatta the weeds. I'm sure there's like a 420 joke in there somewhere, but I don't know.
Dropping in for a chat or what?
Chat. People think I'm lucky because my parents are rich. I mean, I am, but it's not all sunshine and briar daisies, you know? Money comes with expectations, and my mom comes with even more. You're late, am I? Almost flirted with Wrath instead. I was getting desperate. We always eat such fancy food for dinner. Sometimes I just want something simple, like carrot soup. Do you? Here's some weed. Thanks. What's it for? None of your business.
Tired of flirting anyway.
Wow, she said she's getting tired of flirting anyway. She's probably, like, second least favorite. You know what I mean? Where Tamala is my least favorite, she's pretty high up there on the ones I don't really like. Okay, there's Kinley. Where have you been, Kinley?
Oh, no need to keep at it.
Oh dear, where did my sandwich go? Chat with Kinley. When I was a boy, I kept a pouch of rock candy with me at all times. I snacked on it when I was nervous or bored. Having something sweet and crunchy to chew on was always made me feel better. I still have that pouch to this day. It was stitched by the great Barinka Omiata herself, so its threads have withstood the sands of time. And so swamped with paperwork, I forgot to eat. You think you could bring me some trout? No, but I could bring you this vegetable soup. Well, it's exactly what I needed to keep me going. Maybe now I'll be able to finish that form Esha asked me about last week.
You're ready to leave.
You should probably have already had that done. She's gonna be very upset with you. Very upset with you. Alright, let's see. Oh, it says Esha is here. Well, where is she? I didn't see her. Is she up in her office? Is she up on the patio? Ah, there she is, overlooking this whole town. Yes, I am. It's nice of you to stop by. I stopped by your house on my rounds, and I must say it's coming together nicely. You must have me over for tea sometime. Then I'll get the chance to see if the interior is as well appointed as the exterior. Yes? Finally, we can plant some classy trees in this village. Pine trees are so gosh, don't you think? I don't think that, actually.
I've been in dire need of stimulating conversation.
She said she does what she can to keep us safe and happy, but she has only one woman. Oh, there's snow in there. That's kind of cool. Alright. Let's go flirt with our little lady.
Did you come to see me?
Don't you just love the way the wind whistles through the valley? Sorry, cutie. I'm just so worked up today. Reth promised he'd be home for dinner last night, and then he just bailed. Can you believe that? Who would bail on you? Oh, well, I'm not that special. I mean, well, now I'm too flustered to be mad. I've done my duty. Did you get a glassmaker recently? If so, could you make some glass bulbs? I need them for lamps in the shop. If not, maybe you can consider making one. Alright. I don't think that's how she ended that sentence, but... Okay. Wait, is this for me? Oh, I'm dragon! It really is green! It's so pretty! Thank you! I don't think that gave us any love points. Which is a shame, because it said that she would love that. And that's why I gifted that to her. Alright, let's go see Hassian. Maybe we'll learn what Tao wants finally. But if not, well, we tried. We do need to collect a garden snail, so we need to keep an eye out for one.
What brings you here?
Chat. I could teach you to make a better bow, but you'll need to get a handle on that one first. Rude. It's better be worth it. I brought you this chop of meat. That's surprisingly thoughtful of you. That's not what I brought him, but okay. Fur has become so popular amongst the humans, I'm struggling to keep them in stock. Perhaps you wouldn't mind helping me refill my supply? I would be grateful. How about this iron bar instead? I wasn't expecting this from you, but I truly am grateful. You asked for it, I gave it to you. Haru? Chat. Tao sniffs your hand. Lick. Arf, arf. I was just cooking. Oh, I wish I knew what you wanted, boy. Wish I knew what he wanted. Alright, let's see. So we need... Oh, Hodari. That's what we need. Oops. We need to give him some soup. Some Sernuk noodle soup. One of my favorite kinds of soup is chicken noodle soup. So, man after my own heart. We like noodle soup. It's the noodle I like more than the chicken.
I'm starting to get used to this.
What should I make for dinner tonight? Flirt. I was hoping I'd run into you. Missed me, didn't you? A little. Hope that's okay. I see you got yourself a pin. None of my business, but good for you. Don't take it for granted. I want to get your pin. If you get some extra iron, would you mind sending it my way? I could use some for some supports I'm working in the mine. How about instead, some soup? Thanks, this should help fill the belly.
Next time, I'll come see you.
Okay, he can come see me. And then Naya is down here where he's always.
If you need anything, I'm here for you.
Always good to see you. We don't get many guests out on the farm. Not at the farm. Tony's always talking about going on these great big adventures, but I'm fine here on the farms with the Ormus and the Peckies. Ma was asking when you're gonna stop by again. I think she really likes having you around. What about you?
What?
I mean, I think she likes having me around too. I always try to help out around the farm. Wow, what a himbo. If I could get my hands on some growth booster, it would sure help out the farm. Maybe I can try and mix up my own?
I'm actually disappointed you're leaving.
I don't remember which one is the growth booster. Oh, it's the green one. Cool. I've got some of that on my farm. We can bring him some. Alright, so we still need Shane and I don't remember who else. Maybe Sifu? I think we needed Sifu too. Sifu in her shop? I didn't see her little face, so I don't know where she's at. Oh, there she is. Hey, Sifu.
Glad you're here.
Howdy, chat with Sifu. If I've come off overly brilliant, well, I'm not sorry. I like you and all, kid, but there ain't nobody who can stop me from being me. If you come across any solid-looking copper ore, wouldn't mind a bit of it. I'm always running out of the stuff. How about some silver ore? This will make a fine-looking piece. Nicely done. Did you mine this yourself? I did. Next time, stay longer. Well, I would. We didn't have much to talk about, Sifu. Okay.
I'm here to help with whatever ails you, body or soul.
Killing my village is a welcome place for all. Even we sages do not possess a complete understanding of the mysteries of flow, but I see its presence as a sign that the dragon still watches over and guides us all. Make a strong healing draught, one must first possess heat roots. If you find any, be sure to let me know. Ooh, okay. Do we give him the heat root? Or do we give him the Sundrop Lily? I think we give him the heat root. I am honored by your generosity.
The dragon blesses us.
Nice. And then we will have to go get more heat root from our home storage. Alright, let's see. So we've gotten Aoni. We don't have... Okay, Badru still needs something. We don't know about Delilah. Einar still needs the snail. She still needs that. We got Esha, we got Hassian, we got Hekla, we got Hodari, we got Jel. Don't have Gina yet. We got him. We got Kenyatta. We don't have him yet. We don't have Najima yet. Ooh, we're so close to level 4 with Sifu. Unless we're at level 4 and we're just waiting for the next quest to start. I don't think so. I think we're almost there. Got hers in our pocket. And then we need to get him. We're almost at level 4 with him, too. But Sifu's really close. Alright, so we need to give Badru his rice. And then I think we just have to drop off the tomato to Najima. And the stuff to Tamala. And that will be everything that we've gotten for everybody so far. It's a good daily. I'm hoping that we learn some other stuff that they want, so we can gift them stuff again later in the week. I do. Ormer ranchers always have the best legs, because they're used to raising their calves. Can't believe Zeki raised prices on carrot seeds again. At this rate, we're gonna have to take carrots out of the crop rotation. Click the wrong button. He's been thinking of me. Here's some rice. Should be able to whip up a real feast with this. Or if I fail, I can always blame it on you for delivering low-quality produce. Oh, you know, I'm just kidding around. I'm sure your gardening skills beat my cooking skills any day.
Back to the same old for me.
Also, it started raining really hard outside. So if I have any issues with connection or anything like that, we're blaming it on the rain. Alright, Samala, Najima. I think I gave everybody else everything we've collected so far. I'm gonna go talk to Einar, even though we don't have anything for him, because maybe he'll tell us something else that he wants, and we'll be able to get it for him. Easier. And we'll probably have to talk to Gina a second time. It might take me a while to get a mutated angler, so I'm not gonna hope for that. But, you know, it could happen. Oh, I do need to talk to Hodari about, some Polyum, so need to get back to him and open the store. Because he's usually looking, Einar specifically is usually looking for some kind of fish or some other little thing.
It is customary to compliment one's partner. I'm waiting.
It is customary to compliment one's partner. I'm waiting. Okay. Sarnak tend to gather around the grassy plains. You can often find organic life near its food source. You've been coming to visit me a lot. Is there a reason beyond a common love for fishing? Yes, flirting. I see. In that case, a very happy flirting back to you. I hope this flirting experience was enjoyable. Yep. It was great. I've been looking for a particularly rare shimmerfin to act as a companion. Let me know if you spot one. Okay? Still don't have anything for him. I wish I did.
I shall inform my pebbles of this conversation.
He shall tell his pebbles of this conversation. Which reminds me, I still have colorful pebbles and stuff to give him. I just haven't yet. I think they count as stuff that he likes. But I also think that they're for some kind of achievement. And I don't know if I have all the pebbles. Hopefully I have all the pebbles. Alright. Let's kind of trim ourselves back down a little. Put all the food in one little spot. So I just need to deliver the emerald carpet moss, the tomato, and I need to open these oysters. So we're just gonna open them. We're just gonna 4 click 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 click. Yay! We got another green pearl. Heck yeah! Where am I going? The wrong way, as usual. We do need to hunt, though. Oh. Guess we don't need to hunt that bad. That deer said, nope. You don't see me, I'm gone. Actually, considering his back was to us, he literally said, I don't see you, so you don't see me. And it worked. That's happened before. I saw a deer that was like running along and then it just disappeared. And it wasn't even the magical deer. So maybe it grew up to be the magical deer. I don't know. Alright, where's Najma? There she is. Looks like it's getting later in game time, so Hodari should be coming back, hopefully by the time we're done with Tamala. That way we can catch him and grab Pollium from him on the way back. Where is everyone getting... Getting what? Or, I don't know. Hello? They grow around the ruins, basically. Getting... Oh, the bright shrooms.
Not a lot of people come out this far.
Nice seeing more people around here. It's a real scorcher today. That's why I like to be down in the mine, where it's nice and cool. So else as I'm working on could use some copper. I would go get it myself, but, you know.
What are you doing?
Bringing you a tomato. This is for me? Thanks. I can never get enough of this stuff.
Back to work.
You did tell me that, so... I did, in fact, get that for you. Oh, hey, dude. You didn't need that bug. I'm sure that Tamala will want some kind of bug. She usually does. Grasshopper. I don't remember if the snails are over here or if they're in Kilima. I think they must be in Kilima. Like the garden snails. But maybe they are here. Maybe they're like out in the water. I think that's right. I think they're out in the water. Okay. Let's see. Where is this lady? Way off in the fields. That's fine. Already not response. Maybe Olivia got booted. Who's Olivia? I have no idea what's going on. Oh well. We found her. That's what we're here for.
If it isn't the one person I've...
Not many pass through this area. That'd be like the furnishings in my boudoir. The wardrobe is a 200-year-old Kaita family original, if you can believe it. You're a strapping young thing, aren't you? Tell me, how do you stay so fit? Mining, carpentry, fishing. I was born this way. Mining. I imagine you much work up. Quite a sweat. Oh my. If you see a garden millipede wiggling by, would you mind catching it for little old me? I've been working on a special brew that requires just such an ingredient. No, but you can have this. Delightful little mess of muck is just the thing I needed for my latest concoction. You have my undying gratitude.
Leaving so soon?
Also, she might be 200 years old. She said it was her grandma, but you never know. Aha! I see Hodari. We're gonna grab this on the way. Why not? Excuse me. Okay. Just need to get through here, and I always forget where the actual thing is that lets me cross over. I think it's this one. Aha! I was right. It was this way. Just farther than I thought. Excuse me. Okay. We get through here. Alright. Let's go smooch ourselves a mining daddy. We're just gonna go over. Why go around when you can go over? I am trying to breathe.
I'm starting to get used to this.
Should I make for dinner tonight? Oh, we've already given him a gift. That's right. We came here for the store. I forgot. Oh, I have 0. Can't really buy Pollium if I don't have any metals to buy it with.
Come see you.
Alright, so in order to get that, we need to mine 20 nodes, get at least 10 precious metal, and mine stuff together. We'll probably do that at a later time. Alright, who have we not given a gift to? Let's see. Oh yeah, I need the garden snail. And the spotted stink bug. I don't remember where to get those. Let's see. Coast and forests of Bahari Bay. And just all around. Cool. There are still some things from the original list that I don't have. I think this bug is from Kelima and like mining things, but I always miss him. Like for some reason I just never catch him. Alright. Let's head to the coastline and go look for a beetle, or a, not a beetle, a snail. And then we'll head back. And hopefully we'll be able to find a beetle somewhere. I should probably get our bug patch out. But yeah. I don't think we ever upgraded to the exquisite. I don't remember if I bought the pattern or not. If not, it's not a problem. But I don't remember if I did. We do also need some coral for a gift for gel later. Now let's find ourselves a snail. Wow, this water's pretty deep. But it's not killing us, so that's the important part. Snail, snail, snail. Don't see any snails. Huh. Maybe somebody came through and got all the snails. It said the coast and the forests, I think. Oops. That one. I always keep clicking the wrong one. Bug collector. Found along the coast and in forests of Bahari Bay. Okay. Well, this would be the coast. So hopefully it's here somewhere. Come on, I need it for my fishing buddy. That's a shell. I don't need a shell. I think. I know there's gonna be like crabs and stuff over here, but I'm not seeing any of the garden snails. Maybe somebody came through here recently. Maybe somebody came through and like grabbed a bunch of stuff and we're coming behind them, and that's probably why. Where is the shroom? Girl. All along that area. Somebody must have just come through here, because there's like 0 snails. Or really any kind of creature. That's so strange. There's these bugs, but they don't really count. I mean, they are creatures, so thankfully not all the creatures are missing. But it does seem like somebody came through here recently and just caught everything. Oh well. Let's head this way. Is that Polyon? Oh snap, it is. Okay, where am I? Right on the NS in Pulsewater Plains. Wow. Says I'm looking for pals. I think that person's playing the wrong game. Unless they mean Polyum, in which case. I'm away. Come on. And it is right on the NS Pulsar Plains. I am out of flares. I should have made more. But that's alright. We'll just stay near it in case anybody's looking for it. So... maybe we can stand on it. That'd be cool. I think we're a little easier to see than the Polyum itself, so... South side, what? I don't know what she's saying. South side, never there, I swear. Just come to it. There's still plenty of hits left. Like, only one person's on their way. I don't understand that. How do I find you guys again? I don't know. Anyone else for pal? Top abandoned mine in outskirts. Nope. I'm staying here on mine because I want to make sure that I at least get it. And as friend, then they can send you a service link. Oh, that's true. Let's set up a party. Yep, if you party up. Party before you go home. What's that person doing? Do you have a flare? Because if you do, that would be nice. Yay, we both said it. Well. In fact, I think we said the same thing almost. Oh no, they said Pulsewater Plains pal, and I just said Pulsewater pal. See if I can sit directly on this thing. Haha! I have sat on the pal. I'm floating on willpower. No, the problem is that the people in the chat are saying, oh, well, I'll just head to my home place and then I'll set up a party later. Like, no, you have to set it up first with the people who are actually in the server that you want to be in. And then, yeah, it doesn't work that way. Let's see. figure giving it till the 10:30 is pretty good. That way it gives people a few more minutes. Your phone died, but we're back. Nice. Welcome back. We're just negotiating some Symbolium. Took too long to type. It's all good. Let's see. Okay. I think that person might be on Switch or something, because that's very silly behavior. You ready, Sylvia? Come on, Sylvia. Get your stuff out. Let's go. Yeah. Mine together. Bug. Click the wrong thing. That's okay, bud. Yay! Bug catching is now level 11. I clicked the wrong thing. That's fine. You're good. Whoever. Excuse me. I still haven't found any snails. But I did find that Polyum, so that was cool. Hopefully I'll be able to find some snails. I just need the one. But I'm trying to breathe. Alright, let's crab. Don't need the crab. Sorry, crab. I promise I'm leaving you alone. I just want a garden snail. I feel like I've seen them just like around, but I haven't been able to find any. So where are all the snails? Snail, snail, where are the snails? I just need a garden snail. This shouldn't be this hard. Like, legit, it shouldn't be this hard. I've just now finally seen some crabs. But no snails. That was an unopened oyster. Why not? Boop. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen a high quality unopened oyster. Maybe I have and just don't remember. Or maybe they're just that rare. Would be bad. Or not bad. But it would be pretty wild if there was like a high quality one that like guaranteed you all the fancy stuff. I doubt it would ever happen, but wow, we just saw that Sylvia person again. I wonder if they're also hunting bugs. Alright, let's head this way. Hello, how are you? I'm alright. Work was okay. I'm just here. How are you? Yes, hi, Cube. Crabs, crabs, crabs. I don't need any crabs. I just need, oh, that unopened oyster because I want it. That's a crab. I don't need the dang crabs. I am looking for friggin' snails. How hard is it to find a snail? Apparently very hard. Apparently I'm just having the worst luck finding snails, and I don't know why. It's not a snail kind of server, I guess. Just that, what's up, dude? Oh. Oh, it's almost midnight. I was like, what is that sound? I think it's the grove forming. Wow. Time for the grove. I wonder where it spawned this time. Still no snails, though. What's up with that? Wow. I'm just startling everything. Trying to figure out where this grove is. Hmm. I thought I was in the other side. So... Found a flow tree, someone party me. No. We're after the grove, bro. Whoa. I wasn't expecting it to actually fling me. So it just kind of flung me to the side. Whee! I am so glad that this doesn't take any sort of stamina. Alright. Where's the grove? Anyone spotted it yet? Probably not. Someone help me chop it down. Everyone's looking for the grove. Elder Deer by Proudhorn Pass. He's like, someone party me, but then he doesn't say where he is, what part of the map. Like, if it's gonna take me half an hour to run to you, I'm not going all that way. What's that? Oh, it's just Wee Wee. That's fine. In front of the Windy Ruins. Nope. Wind sounds or tree sounds? Just wind sounds. Alright. Alright, it's almost 1 in-game, which nobody's announced the grove yet. So either a bunch of people were already there and they're just all partied up and taking it out already, or nobody's found it yet, which is fine by me. I do have to run to the opposite side of this top of the map, but you know. Somebody says, I can help, give me a sec to get over there. That's nice of them. Pretty sure everybody else is looking for the grove, though. So. Alright, we got a long run ahead of us, unfortunately. And nobody else has called out that they've seen it. So... Excuse me. Either people haven't seen it yet because they just haven't gotten to it, or... Excuse me. Or... they just aren't looking for it. I need that stink bug. Anyone see the grove yet? Nope, not yet. We got Eloise's stink bug. Woohoo! I didn't see it at the what you call it? The flooded stuff. It's not at flood. Is it up here? It doesn't look like it. Dang. So it's not here. It's not at flooded. Maybe it's here? So where could it be? I don't know. Now, if we take a fast travel, we should be able to stay in the same server. I don't think it switches you servers. Hideaway Bluffs, I guess. I have no idea where it's supposed to spawn. So we're just kind of hoping at this point. And I have no idea where this... Oh. Alright. We found it! Woohoo! And we were the first to announce it, which is cool. 2, 3, looks like 4, maybe 5. 4, 5, 6. I think I count 6. Wow. And somebody put a flare up, so that's cool. Where's the 7th, Kiwi? Did you count the one down below? I missed it. No, I missed it. Now this person is asking what we're talking about. So, it's alright. Somebody else put flares up, which is really nice. I think that's one of the best parts of the update, was that they added things like flares so people could find it. Alright, is anyone else coming? That's the real question. Hit all the trees, Yoshi. I'm so lost. Party me. No. I will not. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Down there. Yep. Alright, there's another person. Hopefully nobody else is on the way. Alright, cool. Okay. So at 4, I think I'm gonna go for just the closest trees over here. Okay. Make sure you hit them all, Yoshi. Hopefully everybody's hit everything. Nice. Nice. This one was much more efficient than our Polyum, because this one was just like, alright, everybody's here, we're cutting in like 30 in-game minutes, boom, bang, done. Alright. Hopefully everybody's night is going well. Y'all have been kind of quiet, so I figure we're just chilling. Come on, everybody. Alright, we got that one. Do. I should be looting as we go, but I haven't been, because I'm goofy. And then this one down here. Everybody down here? Well, hopefully everybody got it, because there were some folks that didn't drop down with us. We are chilling. Nice. I like how we chopped at 4 and it's almost 4:30 before all the trees are done. So, go us, I guess. Right, loot. Loot. I missed it. There it is. Loot. And then we'll grab these ones. Loot. And... Oop, nope, I must have grabbed both of these already. Cool. How many did I get? 21 flow logs. That is nice. Nice, 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 nice. I still haven't found a snail yet. That's the only thing. Alright, so if I'm gonna look for the snail, it said the coastline or the, like, forest area, which... I mean, I'm surprised I don't just have a garden snail. That seems insane. But I guess I don't. Alright. Since he's awake, we'll talk to Hassian and see if he and Tao have anything for us. And then we will run off. Excuse me. Let's play. Ruff. Peekaboo. Woof woof. Nice. Pant pant ruff. What a good dog. Almost as good as mine. I must admit, I was hoping you would come see me. I've been thinking of our last visit fondly. Excuse me if I appear surly. I didn't get much sleep last night, as I slept indoors. I greatly prefer to sleep under the stars when possible. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just admiring you. Admire less, obviously, please. No. If you feel the need to get me a gift, perhaps a bit of cotton would be suitable? That should help me repair my armor.
Don't forget about me.
You're playing some games and listening in. Very nice. There's a large pal south of Hardari's house. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that. We are going to go back to Beachcomber Cove. And hopefully find ourselves a snail. I'm wondering if I just went during the wrong time of day, maybe? I don't know. It's weird that we wouldn't have seen any snails at all. That's the only thing. Crab, crab. I don't need a crab. I need a snail. Need a snail. What the hell? Hey, that rhymed. It rhymed on purpose. I can't pretend like I didn't do that on purpose, because I did. Let's see. Excuse me. Our character stopped sprinting for some reason. Just randomly. I think I accidentally hit the button, but when I clicked it again, it didn't keep going, so... What's up with that? Yeah, okay. Still no garden snails. This shouldn't be this difficult. It's actually rather odd that they're missing so much. So... I don't know. Let's see. Alright, a shell, a crab. Might as well grab some oysters while we're here. Because then we could get another green pearl. That'd be cool. Aha! Finally, a snail. I missed the first one, but that's okay. I got it in one shot. Y'all didn't see me not get it. I'm gonna catch a second one in case we need one again. Nice. Oh, it's a shell. Oop. Grab some emerald carpet moss and some unopened oyster. And, how close are we to that? Back to the house. Right? Did I forget anything? I don't think I did. I think it's just Aoni and... No, not Aoni. Einar. Einar, I think, is the only one we needed. Aha! It's after 6 a.m. We can weed. We can weed and water. Interesting that some of this stuff wasn't watered, though. What? There we go. There's that one and that one. There it is. How are these grown already? Oh, because, well, some of them are just grown already for no reason. But some of them are grown because we have fertilizer on them. I forgot about that. Speaking of, we need a fertilizer for what's his name? Oh god, everything is full. I didn't realize our inventory was so full. I'm dying, sorry. We'll put one away. We'll put this away. Keep the coral, even though it's not for today. Sweet leaf away, put those away. What is this again? Well, it's the scintillating centipede, not what I need. I need the hairy millipede, a totally different thing. So I need one of these, I need one of these, I need one of these, and then... Do I have an extra mutated angler? No, but I do have an extra golden salmon, technically. I'll need that for later. Or Zeki. Put those away. And then... Oh, I guess I don't have any hairy millipedes. I thought maybe I had one just in general. But I had one in my extra storage, so that's not quite the same. And then he also wants a garden mantis, so we should try to get one of those for him. Carrot seed I can just buy. Piece of silk for her. Sundrop lily for him. Excuse me. There we go. Clear that out. Just throw that in there. No. What? That away. Put those. Oh wait, I don't think I need that anymore. That away. What else? What else? What else? What else? The oyster meat away because I don't need that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else did everybody need? All right, carrot seed we can buy. Silk, I think I grabbed. Got that. I don't think I grabbed silk actually. He also wanted a shimmer fin, and I don't remember where to get those. She wanted leather, so leather, fur, iron ore. Okay. Let's see. Fur, leather, piece of silk, iron ore. I'm basically setting it up to where when I get on tomorrow to just kind of check the little spot, even if I don't stream it, I'll be able to go ahead and just grab everything really quick so I can like hand him a salmon and hand this and hand that. So I can try to get the next quest set up for when we next play. Okay, glass bulb for her. Oh, she said garden millipede, not hairy millipede. I don't know where to get that. That one away, so I don't need it. Yeah, I definitely don't have a garden millipede. That's okay. I almost said, oh look, I have a snail. Why did I spend all that time looking for snails? And then I remembered that we had grabbed 2 for next time. Right, I need a heat root. I need a copper. I need a copper bar. Alright, I need copper bar, copper piece. This one, heat root. I need, what else do I need? Whatever Delilah wants. And then I think I've grabbed pretty much every secondary thing that I know about. Well, except for the trout dinner, but... Oh yeah, she wanted creamy carrot soup. Alright, let's make some... Can I buy creamy? I don't think I can buy creamy carrot soup, so we'll have to make it real quick. Ugh, stop turning off. Need the light to see. Creamy carrot soup. High quality. Oh. Why can't I make it? Oh, I don't have any milk. Okay, well, we'll have to go into town and buy milk, I guess. I didn't realize I didn't have any. Hmm. That's interesting. I thought I for sure did. Guess not. Alright, so we're gonna find Einar and Eloisa, because we've got stuff for them. And then I'll probably wrap it up, because I am getting a little tired. And my cough and chest are getting worse, so it's my signal to quit running my mouth. Okay, is Eloisa at her sister's place? I didn't see her. Okay. Eloisa is over here, and Einar is over here. Oh, we're gonna go see Einar first, because I like him more. And also, he's a romantic interest. But we're gonna try to find Sifu, because even though we have the copper, which is the thing she requested that we can't give her till tomorrow, I have a feeling that our relationship level with her is a lot closer than that. Like, we could just go talk to her. But we'll see. Oh yeah, we need to flirt with Tish. Come here, Tish.
Wanna pick flowers together?
Flirt. I was just thinking about you, and here you are. It's like you read my mind. Quick, what am I thinking about now? I don't know, what? How cute you are, of course. Aww. She always hates it when we leave. She's so cute. So the idea behind, like, giving them the chocolates and everything is that they already had a big old crush on you, and you told them, I got a big old crush on you. So, yeah. It's cute. Flirt. I'm ready to commence the flirtations. I've got like 50 new ones. I await with anticipation and delight. Speaking with you is always an enjoyable diversion. The Majiri known as Eloisa came to see me today. She seems to believe your kind had been hiding underground for 10,000 annual cycles. I did not correct her. There did not seem to be much point. She seems to find enjoyment, perhaps even oneness, in her amusing falsehoods. Looking for a rye silver salmon. Let me know if you spot one. Oops.
Woven, your eyes remind me of a gillyfin's.
My eyes remind him of a gillyfin's? I think that's supposed to be flirting. What a delightful little creature. I particularly enjoy its shell.
Anticipating your next delivery of high-calorie goods.
I am anticipating your next delivery of high-calorie goods. I don't know if that's... Because we don't give him food. We only ever give him, like, bugs and fish and things like that. I wonder if he knows that I am a baker by hobby. I doubt it, but that would be funny. Like if we had said something at some point during the game, which I'm sure we have, and he was like, oh, that person likes baking. High-calorie goods. I think that'd be funny. I don't think the game's quite programmed like that. I think it's just something. Either that or he's eating that snail. And apparently snails have high calories. Unless he said quality and I'm just a goober.
I can feel it.
There's a grand mystery out there just waiting to be solved, and I must be the first to uncover it. Have you spoken to Einar recently? I think he may join us for our next excursion. He cannot pass up at the chance to catch a rare fish. See an inky dragonfly, let me know. I've been searching for one. I heard the ancient humans use them as spies. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. No, but here's this bug you wanted. Could this be? Have we stumbled upon a new conspiracy? Oh, I must examine this finding in further detail. There has to be some reason why this was here.
Don't let them tell you how to think.
It was here because you asked me to bring you one. I don't understand. I don't really get how Eloise's mind works. But also, fountain. We have a fountain too. Okay, let's see. We already bought something from Zeki today. What else did I need to do? Oh, I needed to buy a carrot seed. That's what I needed. Nice. And we needed to talk to Subira. Hi, Ashra. Chat.
Do not worry. We have not come to investigate.
It was a risk asking you to join this investigation, one that I would gladly take again, given the chance. You have been an invaluable asset. I've been touching up and repairing some of my equipment, and could use fur for the task.
The
Well,
Order has something to ask of you.
I don't know which one is higher level for her. Is it the fur or the other one? Nope, it's the heat root. Okay. Heat root it is.
The Order seeks permission to enter.
Here you go. Thank you. This brew into a nice tea or pair perfectly with my next meal. Well, you asked for it for tea, so here you go. Alright, now let's find Sifu, and let's see if we level up. If not, we'll have to wait till we play next. Ah, Sifu ran away. No! Sifu, come back. Sifu, come back. Oh, she's just now coming to work. My bad.
I was just thinking about you.
I was wondering how you were. It's hard to focus on work today. I heard there was some beastie running around the Elderwood. Makes me wonder if I should come out of retirement, just in case. Alright, level 4 friendship with Sifu. Which means we get a quest out of it. Cece, good news. Kaleri decided to carry my memoir under the fiction section because of the whole confusion about the Gorgon ape, but still. Unfortunately, Hassian's just a little peeved by the whole thing. I was wondering if you could talk to him for me?
Huh?
You got any spare silver bars? I could always use some more. I promise I won't judge your fortune technique
Next
too much.
time,
Oops.
stay longer. I've got some new
Oops.
stuff you'll like.
Alright. Some things sound better coming from someone who isn't your mom, you know?
You're a pretty good listener.
Get close to Hassian and then ask him about the book. Well, we are close to him. We're already at least level 3. I wonder why he's upset by it. Maybe because it's talking about his other mom? It's interesting that some of the higher level quests require you to be good friends with some other characters. So it behooves you to befriend everybody at once. I must admit, I was hoping you would come see me. Why are you mad about your mom's book? Does my mother always have to send a human to do her job? Aren't you glad to see me? I don't mean to be rude. I know you're only trying to do your best, but this argument is between me and my mother. This will end faster if you just tell me why you're upset, but your mom worked so hard on the book. It doesn't matter how long she worked on it. It was disrespectful. Mother lied about how she met Mama, just to make her life sound more adventurous. Oh, well, how did they meet then? For those who don't know, Sifu was in a very gay relationship. And I don't know how Hassian was born. I don't know how that works. So, not how she met herself. Mama is the other lady. How did they meet then? They always knew each other since they were kids. Mother and Mama grew up in the same village. They were hunting partners and best friends before they married. Their love was built on mutual respect, not on carnal longing or however Mother wants to portray it. You must really miss Taylin, or I get why that hurt. Must really miss Taylin. Mother and I have always struggled to be close, but things with Mama were different. She taught me how to hunt. She knew the value of sometimes just being quiet instead of always having to talk. I always knew I could rely on her until... Until what? My mothers were bounty hunters. They were assigned to kill a monster that was threatening a nearby village. And the entire village they were sworn to protect ended up dead. The monster Mama claimed to have killed was spotted leaving the site. Our people said she lied about killing the monster to get the reward. Mama said the monster died and then somehow regenerated itself. My mother stood by her, and we were kicked out of the village as a result. But words of her actions spread, and no other village would take Mama. So she went to clear her name by killing the beast. She did not come back. Oh. I don't know what to think. On one hand, I understand why she wanted to clear her name. She was an honorable woman. I would have done the same. On the other hand, it's hard to accept that she had to get herself killed to do it.
Don't forget about me.
Oh. It's possible that Sifu, rather than saying like, oh, this is how I met my wife, and it was just this spark of emotion, maybe that's the moment she knew it was her wife. You know, there's probably some way she could have written it a little differently, but I don't think Hassian would have been satisfied with it either way.
You want to hear another story?
Talk to Hassian about your book. And did you find out why he's got his knickers in a twist? Probably the laundry. Actually, it's because you lied. He's mad because you lied. So I took a few liberties. What's the big deal? Oh, it probably has to do with Taylin. I knew her growing up. I didn't meet her in the Dari jungle. And since she and Hassian were very close, he probably somehow sees that as a betrayal. Since she died, we haven't really made time to talk about her. I've wanted to, but I just don't know how. When Hassian was a boy, he used to always play with Taylin's old bow. I still have it, but it could use a few repairs.
Next time, stay longer.
5 flow-infused planks and 10 silk thread. Well, I think I can scrounge up some of that. She didn't tell us what we needed, but I think I can make that happen. We need the thread specifically, so anybody else that needed thread is just out of luck. And we already used our teleport, so that's okay. I'm glad we're finishing off the stream with the relationship quest. I was kind of hoping it would have happened a little sooner, but that's okay. We weren't really super focused on the relationships before now, so I am going to try to get more people up to levels either 3 if they're at 2 or 4 if they're at 3, so that we can kind of see how those relationships progress and see how that works. And I'm hoping that some of our romanceable people we can get up to level 2. Now we are going to need to remove Reth's pin at some point, just to see if they have different reactions to us or if they're more loving towards us when we don't have it, but we'll see. Alright. We need some silk. My goodness. I would love to not be dying. Oops. I need 11, because I need 10 for her and 1 for Kaleri. And then 5 flow-infused planks, so we need some planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm glad that we have like 90 of them. Ooh, our stuff is done. Nice. Does that mean that we can finally finish this set? Bloop, bloop. Yay! Ravenwood Crafting Master! We've made everything from the Ravenwood set. Cool. We are 1 furniture set closer to being finished with all our furniture sets. Which is the... Where did it go? Fancy as Bellflower. Where did... Aha! Oh, I thought it was called something else. Maybe not. Huh. I feel like these were called something else before. Well, maybe not. So Log Cabin is Log Cabin. Fancy is the only one that has a different name from the looks of it. Bellflower, Bellflower, Bellflower. Obviously with 4 more left there. And like Alchemist is still named. But I feel like it was like Enchanting Crafting Master or something like that. Like I don't think it was just called straight up Log Cabin, Harvest, Village, Farmhouse. I don't know. It feels like those were named something else before. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Maybe I just thought they were more fanciful than they were. Oh well. Right, back to Sifu so we can fix the bow. Hopefully it's not a huge problem. Because the last thing I would want is for the relationship between them to get worse. Because, I mean, he's pretty upset about the fact that she, in his eyes, disrespected his mama's memory. And then, in her eyes, she's like, well, no, like, I just made a few, like, book things. Like, I made it sound fancier. What's wrong with that? How does that hurt my relationship with my wife? I wonder if they're gonna find her alive later.
You seen my boy anywhere?
Alright. This will be perfect. I'll give Hassian the bow over dinner tonight. I can't tell you how much this means to me that you wanted to help. But I can always try. In fact, I whipped you up a little thank you gift while I was waiting on the materials.
Sure you don't have time for one more tale.
Aw. She gave us the sword display. Nice. Also, our overall level is at 98. Super cool. Alright. Let's take our character back home because that's where I want to spawn tomorrow. Because I will forget what I'm doing unless I do. The last couple of days that I've played, I've literally logged on just to go get the rummage pile and then logged back off. So I really needed to do more relationship stuff so that we can actually see some more of the actual bonds being formed. Because quests like that, like, oh, you know, helping Sifu and Hassian repair their relationship, or, you know, befriending them, learning more of their story, like learning more about Talon, like, that's super cool to me. So that's the stuff I like in the game, and I mean, maybe y'all like it too. Alright. Let's make sure this is all up to snuff. Looks like it is. For some reason my tomatoes are super fast growers, but that's okay. Alright. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I hope you have a restful, relaxing rest of your evening. I hope you get a snack if you need it, and I hope you remember to hydrate because it is good for your brain and your body. And most of all, I just hope you remember to take care of yourself. So we'll be back on Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to play just yet. And then like I was saying before, we may have a late start on Saturday. I'm not sure how I'm going to play that just yet. And then we'll be back Sunday morning. So we shall see. Anyway, the real adventure was the friends we made along the way. How did I miss that message? Anyway, thank you everybody so much for tuning in. And I hope that I will see you all again real soon. But yeah, so I really do appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with me, even if like chat's quiet or you're just kind of lurking and things like that. All of that kind of stuff really does help. And it was really nice to know, like, oh, you know, there is somebody else that's interested in hanging out and tuning in and things like that. So I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to everybody for all the fun and the memories while streaming. But yeah, I'll see you all again real soon. Bye!